Ask a man what he's afraid of. He won't give you the real answer. Because whatever his answer is, it's already being sold back to us. Millions of men online are trying to solve it right now. Podcasts, clips, life advice, how to make money, how to talk to women, how to be the kind of man people respect. It's everywhere. Billions of views. Entire industries built around it. And if you haven't heard of it, you probably know someone who has. They call it the manosphere. It's not one place. It's not one voice. It's not even one idea. But it is one feeling. And today we're going inside it. Not to tell you what to think, but to understand where it came from and what it's offering. This is the world they built. And the question is, why? Before it was a movement, it was a message board. The late 90s, the early 2000s. Forums built by people nobody knew, read by men sitting alone in rooms trying to figure things out. Why doesn't this work for me? Dating, socializing, the basic mechanics of connecting with people that seem to come so naturally to everyone else. And online, for the first time, these men found each other. The conversations started as questions. What do I say? How do I act? And then answers started appearing. Self-styled experts. Men who said they had figured it out. They called it pickup artistry. And for a certain kind of man, in a certain kind of loneliness, it felt like a discovery. Like someone had finally handed them a map. In comment sections from that era, you'd see the same thing over and over. Things like, no one ever told me this before. Then the world changed. 2008 financial crash didn't just hit banks. It hit something harder to measure. Study, work, provide. The crash made that story feel uncertain. For some men, it felt like confusion. Like the rules had changed and nobody had told them. Identity is a fragile thing. When the role you were handed stops making sense, something uncomfortable opens up. Who am I supposed to be? Communities formed. Red Pill, MGTOW, incel forums. Each one with its own language, its own way of explaining the world. Some of it was anger, some was grief. But underneath the same feeling, someone put it simply, this finally made sense to me. The internet gave these fears a place to gather. Once you find an answer that feels right, you stop looking for any others. What it is now. By the mid-2010s, the scattered forums had found a new home. YouTube, podcasts, social media. Certain voices rose above the noise. Jordan Peterson, a professor whose message was specific. Life is difficult. Take responsibility. Stand up straight. Then there was Andrew Tate. His message was different, louder, more aggressive. The idea that strength is available to anyone willing to pay. The algorithm loved him, short, punchy, polarizing. His supporters said he told the truth. His critics said he was dangerous. Everyone was watching. Fitness, discipline. The language borrowed from Stoic philosophy. Confidence is sold as a solution, but it's also a product. A clip gets made. The algorithm rewards it, creates more clips. The personalities become brands. The brands become movements.
Of course.
For some, this content is a doorway to the gym or purpose. For others, it's a mirror showing a world of winners and losers. Why it works. Human beings have three fundamental needs. The first is certainty. The world is complex. Certainty is a relief. The second is belonging. Isolation is painful. Community, even anonymous ones, satisfies something biological. Finding people who share your frustration. The third is direction, the feeling that action is possible. Now look at what the manosphere offers. Clear answers, a clear path. But there's a cost. Certainty requires simplification. When the framework stops fitting reality, you can question the framework or question yourself. So where does it go from here? The manosphere isn't a monolith. It's already fractured. Self-improvement on one side, extremism on another. As long as young men feel confused and unseen, there will be an audience. And someone with an answer. Question is what that answer looks like. What are men actually afraid of? Being rejected? Being invisible? The manosphere didn't create those fears. It found them. Because the most powerful thing anyone can offer you isn't truth, it's certainty. In the right hands, it pulls you out. In the wrong, it keeps you in. So the real question is, what do you believe? Why do you believe it, and who told you to? Thanks for watching. Stay curious.
Monosphere. What do men fear? Look where we've been, look where we are. No one asks why. No one asks why, so we tell the lie. Truth gets buried, we just get by. We don't know who we are, just play the part. Smile on the face while it falls apart. Say we're fine, say we're good, say we're everything we said we would. What do men fear? Say it clear. Is it silence or being left here? What do men feel when it's all too real? When the mask slips off and the wounds don't heal? On YouTube looking for a top G. Fuck that, that's not me. He don't know this life, he don't know me. Selling answers, quick and clean, while we're stuck somewhere in between. We don't talk, we just cope. Bit by bit we lose the road. Try to laugh, try to hide, but it's all still there underneath inside. What do men fear? Still not clear, so we drink just to keep it near. What do men feel when it breaks for real? When the noise dies down and there's nothing to feel? What do men fear? What do men fear? Look where we've been, look where we are. No one asks why, so we tell the lie. We don't know who we are. No one asks why, so we tell the lie. We don't know who we are.